finally caught up with JoJo Stardust Crusaders Season 2, and now I'm on to JoJo's Unbreakable, Diamond is Unbreakable. And let me just give you a little recap of what happened where I left off at JoJo Stardust Crusaders. So I left off at around, when they were going to Egypt, they had this plan, but it was when Polar Knife was introduced, and then that's when I got on the marathon. And, we ended up getting more characters. So it was Joseph Joestar, Avdol, Jotaro Kujo, Polar Knife, Kokui, whatever his name is, the guy with the Emerald Splash. And then we had Iggy. And the part that just made me really sad was the part when Iggy died, because I was literally bawling tears. I was just, it was, by far one of the saddest deaths I've encountered besides Jonathan Joestar's death. I was just why kill a dog? You know what I mean? That just made me think of my dog when he died. When Iggy's dying. I kind of rather have Polar Knife dead than the dog. That would have been a good ending right there. I even cried when Polar Knife was about to die. When he was, so long, I thought Iggy's tears was just going down his eyes, and I was just, oh, man. When they were fighting Blue Ice, oh, man. Damn, it's every episode, though. Every episode of JoJo Stardust Crusaders, there's a villain. Oh, my gosh, it was unbelievably crazy. Meaning they had an army in every episode. They had, so it was 48 episodes of JoJo Stardust Crusaders, right? So I feel out of those 48 episodes, we fought, 20 villains. It was crazy. One of my favorite characters, though, it's still Dio. He's still an awesome character. He was an awesome villain. And we get to see what his stand was. It was called the World, while he's taking control of Jonathan Joestar's body. And the World is pretty much he could stop time for his ability. I was dang, that's his ability. I was he was just trolling people like Sosuke Aizen from Bleach. And, he just reminded me of that guy. But then he had Jotaro Kujo's, fighting ability for his stand. The World was just pretty OP. Then mix in with his vampire abilities of being immortal. But if he comes out during the day, he'd die. And so, I kind of wish they brought back Cars, because, dude, if he was back, he'd be, oh my gosh, his stand would probably be even more OP than Dio's, guys. If Cars was back, because he was the perfect being. He's a pillar man that could come out he's a pillar man vampire that comes out during the day. He could actually show up during the day. And, but he's up. I don't know what happened to him. I think he got melted by the sun. I don't remember. He got frozen. So, where I'm at now is that, it's based off 10 years later at Diamond is Unbreakable. So, it's 1999. Apparently, Joseph Joestar had an affair with his wife, and he hooked up with, a young chick, man. And she's actually pretty good looking, too. He got her banged up, pregnant, and had Josuke, whatever his last name is. I just know his first name was Josuke, and what I saw was that Josuke's his stand ability is pretty OP. It kind of reminds me of Star Platinum, but he can reshape things. He can reconstruct. He's kind of think of Star Platinum mixed with Trafalgar Law, the way that he can do surgery and all that. It's a pretty cool stand that he's gotten. But I feel he's still new. If he went up against it was cool seeing him go up against Jotaro Kujo, and they were going to fight over, I don't know, some chicks, I guess. He was trying to show off. And, Jotaro Kujo would have whooped his ass anyways, because, he's more of experience. He even Jotaro Kujo beat Dio, guys. Oh, man. So, I think there's still going to be some more episodes. I'd recommend you guys get into Stardust Crusaders before you get into Diamond is Unbreakable. And after that, when you get into Diamond is Unbreakable, I'd recommend you get into that, because it's pretty hype, man. I really hope that they can bring back Cars somehow. And Joe's Joestar supposedly died, but he got brought back from the dead. And then they killed off Avdol, Polar Knife. No, they didn't kill off Polar Knife. They killed off Kaioken. Kaioken, I think that's his name. Not, Kaioken from Kaioken. No, it's the Emerald Splash guy. And they killed off Iggy, so they killed off 3 important main characters. And I was just like, man, did they really have to kill him off? Man, nah, man. I didn't want any of the characters to die. I mean, it would be cool if they could capture Dio instead of killing him. But Dio, knowing him, he needed to die. So he's just Dio. Dio's world. But what are you guys' thoughts about this? I really like Jotaro Kujo's new outfit that he's gotten, because now, I mean, he's an adult now. He's not 17 years old anymore. Because this takes place in 1999. We're going to party like it's 1999. So yeah, he's wearing a Pippin outfit. He's got his PhD going on. He's a marine biologist. He's got a wife and a kid. He's living his life. And then it's funny because Josuke is his uncle, and yet he's older than Josuke. So it's kind of weird to see that. But you go ahead, you all drop me a like, you subscribe. This is JJ Diuccio, and you all have an awesome day. Fantastic day.